me them papers, bruh. Oh my God, do. Somebody please say it ain't so. I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Docs Daily, where you get highly classified documentations from your boy, Shawn Blazy. But ain't nothing funny though. Rest in peace to Shanquella. She lost her life in Mexico. And the news is saying one thing, but it's not adding up. And they tend to do that when it comes to African Americans, man. And not just African Americans, but a lot of times they switch it up and mix it up so the public could never get it. And it's a shame that, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. It's like people of color, we can't do nothing no more. We can't go to Mexico and have a good vacation without somebody acting a fool, man. And a lot of these resorts and places, they skeptical about booking us. Before you know it, they gonna have us in the ghetto of Mexico when we go visit because of stuff like this. Many questions left unanswered after Charlotte woman got found dead in Mexico, man. And the reason why I felt like it's necessary to do this on Docs Daily is because sacrifices don't only just happen in the entertainment business. You got regular Joe Schmoes out here trying to get ahead in life. People picking up on different forms of art and trying to figure out ways to get over on each other, man. And sometimes people have covens and pacts, just like on that movie, The Craft, and they be practicing some dark shit. And by the looks and sounds of this, man, that might be the case. Many questions, a whole bunch of questions left unanswered after this beautiful queen lost her life, man. We're gonna get into all of this. She was a hair braider from what I know. I don't know a whole lot about the situation. She was thick as grits. Rest in peace to her, man. And she's no longer here. And allegedly she went down there with some lady men. Like her friends was dudes, but they dressed up like girls. We're gonna get into all of that. Let's just break this down first. Matter of fact, the hell with what I'm talking about. Let's just get straight into the news broadcast. Listen at this, show.
History surrounding a Charlotte woman's unexpected death in Mexico now making international headlines. You've likely seen the hashtag Justice for Shanquella trending on social media.
Yeah, her family says she went on a trip to Cabo last month with friends, and while the group made it back to the States, 25-year-old Shanquella Robinson never made it back alive. WCNC Charlotte's Brianna Harper is taking a closer look at all these questions surrounding Robinson's death. So, Bree, we've certainly seen all of these nationwide efforts to try to get answers in this case.
Yeah, Fred and Vanessa, in just a matter of days, this bizarre and tragic story has taken off, with millions of posts being shared online and even celebrities weighing in trying to seek justice for Shanquella Robinson. But of course, with social media, there can be a lot of misinformation. So we want to break down the facts and what we've learned so far.
Okay.
According to blog The North Carolina Beat, Shanquella Robinson and a group of friends left for Cabo San Lucas, Mexico on October 28th. Less than 24 hours later, the blog says those same friends claimed Robinson wasn't feeling well due to alcohol poisoning, and she later died. Her parents...
Hold on, wait. Okay. Now, we all seen the video of her getting pummeled, beaten, and they was recording it. And by the looks of it, it seemed like they planned it in advance, like they knew it was gonna go down. And homie, like, why you not fighting back? So he was looking for a brawl so they can post it. And it happened the same day they got there. So they went all the way to Mexico, took this woman all the way to Mexico for this foolishness, and came back, and people act like ain't nothing happened. That's what make it so easy for blacks to get over on blacks, because when it comes to the media, it's like, that's y'all problem. And BET not about to do no heavy digging. And also, stuff like this keep fear in people's hearts, make people not want to travel. And that will be good for a lot of people. They don't want us there for the most part. And I'm not trying to make it deeper than what it is. But the reason why this is international news is because, once again, there's no justice for a person of color. We talked about Takeoff last night. A whole bunch of witnesses, a whole bunch of people knew what happened, but we got that non-snitch culture. So people can get away with anything. We can get away with anything when it comes to us, man. And that's why the Black Lives Matter movement was a joke, because people obviously don't take that type of stuff seriously, man. Run that back a little bit.
4 hours later, the blog says those same friends claimed Robinson wasn't feeling well due to alcohol poisoning, and she later died. Her parents don't believe that's the case. Video posted online that WCNC Charlotte is choosing not to air due to the graphic images shows Robinson being attacked by one of the friends she traveled with. A retired FBI assistant director I spoke with says the death should certainly be investigated.
Based on the autopsy, I think this is a suspicious death that ought to be thoroughly investigated. And the more you put it on the front and center with the media, and I've had experience with this before, the more the Mexican government will apply pressure to their investigative agencies to get to the bottom of it.
So far, no one in the group is facing any charges related to the assault on Robinson or her death. Her family now pushing for answers from Mexican investigators.
Wait. See, this is the part I don't understand. Why do people want to go around the people involved and go to the authorities? Like, the law is one thing, but common sense is another. A lot of crimes could be solved just by the public using common sense. But you put all this pressure on these justice departments, but the truth is, these people that was with her, they back in America now. Y'all know where they live at, where they stay at. Pull up. Ask some questions. What happened? Like Quavo's sister talking about, we need the public to get some answers when Quavo was right there when Takeoff got killed, man. Hold on, y'all.
While there is a statute that gives the FBI and State Department the ability to investigate the murder of a U.S. citizen in a foreign country at the hands of another U.S. citizen, there are some limitations.
The foreign country is willing to prosecute or has undertaken to prosecute that individual, then they won't exercise that jurisdiction. The other one is if the
So basically, America don't give a fuck.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I'm getting out of this. The whole Brittany Griner situation. Yeah, she got caught up in another country doing some BS, but she's an American citizen. I've seen them go to war to get back some American hostages. I'm talking about black ops to get some American hostages. The president goes into full action to go get and I ain't talking bad about America. I love America, you know, the land of the brave, the land of the greatest people. But I'm just saying, why don't the U.S. step in with everything else going on in Mexico? But situations like this, we just gonna leave the hot potato in your lap and, you know, however they figure it out, you know, oh well. But at the same time, y'all want to spread this all on the media, causing all this confusion in the black community, man. And that's why I gotta get here. And y'all start with that hi so-and-so and hi and all that shit. I'll cut that chat clean off.
Oh my goodness.
In love, don't even try it. I'm waiting for y'all to start with the hellos and the highs so I can click it. Because that ain't what we here for. Anyways, what was I talking? Let's get into this real quick. And make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. And hit the notification button too. And hit that Cash App, $ ShawnBlazeDocs. I would greatly appreciate that. Let's get back into this, man. We got to do the investigation ourselves. Because that's the only way we going to find out or get a clue about what's going on. Shanquella Robinson, friend, claims he didn't arrive to Cabo until a day after the group. Says he was told she had alcohol poisoning despite autopsy showing the broken neck. Bruh, we all seen the video. And regardless if you got there a day later or a day whatever, you know these people, so you know what really happened. Don't hop on social media trying to cover up or try to lead people off y'all trail, man. Yo, we gotta have this talk. Evil is running rampant. It's not just the rappers. It's not just the entertainers, man. You got everyday people out here fans of Kanye West. Donda, Donda, Donda. And people don't even realize that they crossed over into the dark side, man. You got people that's fans of Travis Scott, Lil Nas X fans. By the millions, people go to these concerts. People that's fans of hip hop music. We living in some dark times. And that's why I feel, my personal opinion, that whoever her friends was involved in some dark, sinister shit. And she just so happened to be the sacrifice, man. How you have alcohol poisoning, but you got a broken neck? That's some strong ass vodka.
Oh my goodness.
One man who joined Shanquella Robinson's fatal trip to Cabo was speaking out about what happened. How the hell you showed up a day later and y'all went as a group? What, your flight got delayed? Did you catch the mega bus down there, man? I'm not believing none of this shit. He said, claiming he arrived one day after the group got there, only to find his friend disheveled and unwell. I left on Saturday, October 29th. The trip was from Friday to Monday. He clarified, noting how Robinson's death was reported that Friday. This is like having a designated driver. He's in on it, but he just trying to throw people off the trail. Look, we gonna dig all the way into this, man. The man said he was unaware that any fight had transpired, claiming he thought it was going to be a great vacation to Mexico to continue his birthday celebrations before it took a terrible turn. I don't know nothing of it, he said. Look at this nigga. So, you wasn't keeping in contact with nobody? You didn't let them know you was gonna be a day late? It's a 24-hour window, and you didn't know. He said, I don't know nothing of it. He said in the wake of Robinson's tragic death at 25, don't know nothing about it. Don't know why it happened. The man claiming to be her friend said he was invited on the trip in June, indicating that it was a planned getaway that turned deadly. It was definitely planned. When you go over to Mexico, man, and shout out to all my Mexican peoples. Matter of fact, I ain't even gonna say all that. Just listen to what this man's saying.
I had a layover in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas at 10. So, what it was 6 to 9? Anyway, I got on my flight to Cabo at 11 o'clock. As y'all seen in the post before this, it take 3 hours to get to Cabo. Meanwhile, all this stuff happened on Friday. I don't know nothing of it, don't know nothing about it, don't know why it happened. Boom. So I'm thinking I'm gonna turn up. My birthday was the last week, October 22nd. Y'all can see that because I've been on my page. So I'm like, let me extend my birthday and I'm gonna go to this trip. Cause I got asked to go on the trip in June, but I didn't reply because I didn't know what I was doing for my birthday, since the next birthday was the next week after mine. So, where I was at? Oh, yes, I left on Saturday.
This just shows how much he don't give a damn about this chick. No remorse, in the bathroom smoking a bogey, acting like ain't shit just happened. He don't seem like he's a friend to nobody. He don't even seem like the friend type, or who would want to have him as a friend? You nonchalant as hell. You explaining your side of the story, but what about what's going on with her side of the story? People saying that the person that was beating on her was a man, so therefore her friends was a part of a certain community, and that's the reason why don't nobody want no smoke. And they don't want to get to the bottom of this because that's going to shine light, a negative light, on a certain community.
Oh my goodness.
The same thing with Young Thug and his baby mama. They knew who the killer was, but they said he was flamboyant. So they just, don't nobody want to talk about that. Am I wrong? I don't think so, man. If they was some heterosexual males, all them niggas would be, they mugshots would be right there on the news while they reporting their death, man. if they was some down ass niggas from the street that had girlfriends and whatnot, they'll be headed to the electric chair. But this man I ain't even gonna do this, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause I love everybody. It ain't about people's sexuality and gender and all that shit, but sometimes stuff be biased. You know? Anyway, let's just get back into this, to what he talking about.
Saturday. The trip was from Friday to Monday, October 28th, 29th, 30th.
Hold on. Play some more of that.
31st going home. Didn't even make it there. So I get off my flight around like 2:16 Mexico time. I guess we 2 hours ahead. 2:16 p.m. I make a phone call. To everybody who were there. Like, I need the address. So during this phone call, that's the first time I heard that Quilla wasn't feeling good. They told me that Quilla was sick and she was showing signs of alcohol poisoning. And they got that because one of their friends told them that they were seeing signs. So she was showing symptoms.
Well, how come nobody took her to the hospital? See what I'm saying? If somebody got food poisoning and you talking about where the address is at, the address should have been the hospital. That's where y'all should have been at. So you mean to tell me they left her in the hotel room even though she was fighting for her life? They didn't get no medical attention. They didn't call for nobody to come help. They just sat there and watched until she took her last breath. Man, I'm trying to let y'all know. Hold on, somebody said it wasn't a man that beat up on her. Look, man, I can't be paying attention to the comment section because y'all just as blind as I am. But I don't know who it was. But we gonna get to the bottom of that. Don't worry, we gonna dig all the way in there while people leaving all these crazy comments.
Alcohol poisoning. But I didn't know it was a fight. Hold on. I got my Bible. And I'm gonna put this blunt down. Cause I'm not lying. I'm not gonna lie on that.
What? Hold on, what, nigga, what? Let me put the blunt down because I'm not lying. How about you put the blunt down to have some respect for this woman's life? Oh, so you was just lollygagging the whole time when you smoking the blunt and you realize how the fuck you look and how ridiculous you sound and decided to put the blunt out? No, nigga, keep smoking. Don't try to get your lie together. Man, this shit is crazy.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not saving nobody's ass. I'm not protecting my ass. I'm just coming here to keep it real because y'all in my DMs going crazy and all this posting my address and stuff like that.
Hold on. He said, I'm not here trying to protect nobody's ass or protect my ass. That's exactly what you're doing.
But it's not going to be pretty. But when I got there, it took us an hour. My taxi driver, it took us an hour to get to the villa because there was traffic. I don't know why. So I got to the villa around 3:26. I instantly, as soon as I go in there, I go to Quilla. Quilla didn't leave my side, none of that, till the nurse came. But I had a layover and
What, hold up. Hold on, wait, this nigga, hold on, wait. She didn't leave my side until the nurse came. And you got there a day after the incident, so y'all let her sit up in there all day long. After somebody done beat. That's like when you was a kid and your mother give you a spanking and everybody leave you alone. You just in your room crying because mama put them paws on you. And when you feel better, you come out the room. Look, my mom, shout out to my mom. And not to be off the subject, but this is what my mom used to do. She used to beat my ass with an extension cord.
Oh my goodness.
And leave the whip marks all over me and shit. And then when I was in the room crying alone, she would be in the kitchen cooking something or be like, you know, are you okay? Are you okay? What the fuck you mean, am I okay? After she got done whooping my ass. Shout out to my mom, man. I know it sounds like I've been abused, but it was bad, but it wasn't that bad, but it was. They told me that Quella was sick and she was showing signs of alcohol poisoning, claiming he got to the villa around 3:26 p.m. and rushed to her side where he remained until a nurse came. Y'all should have took her to the nurse. We waiting on the nurse in the hotel? Hold on, man. Since disturbing footage was released allegedly showing Robinson naked and defenseless while being beat by a woman believed to be one of her friends, those who were on the Mexico trip had been receiving threats, he said while speaking. Yeah. Y'all some men's. Let's get to the bottom of this real quick. Was it a man or a woman, y'all? Hold on, man. Let's Shanquella Robinson. Yeah, Shanquella Robinson beat. Hold on. And this is no disrespect to this queen, but like I said, people of color will never get the answers. That's why we got to start investigating stuff ourselves, man. Beat by a man. They don't want to say, oh, they scrubbing this shit clean. They don't even want to, you can't even find it nowhere. So we just ain't gonna know. People saying it was a man, but it ain't nowhere on here, man. Was it a man? Hold on. Horrifying video of Shanquella being beaten emerges as her dad breaks silence on her mystery death in Mexico. Horror footage has the murders of an American woman apparently beaten by one of her friends just minutes before she died from reported alcohol poisoning. Shanquella, 25, from Charlotte, North Carolina, found dead. Rest in peace to that beautiful queen. She ain't have no clothes on. According to her family, a recent video around the internet, they don't want to talk about the person's gender. So we just gonna say it was a woman since they not putting it out there like that. We just gonna say that, man. But now I want to see what her father had to say about the situation. Bear with me, y'all. However, according to her family, the recent video making rounds on the internet and social media allegedly does show Robinson being beaten inside of a hotel room. The family have now reached out to the FBI's Charlotte office for help. So far, there is no confirmation from authorities that Shanquella suffered any fatal injuries during the alleged fight. It ain't alleged. It's see how they do. See how they do, man. How it's an alleged fight when y'all got the video footage of it? So shit like this is gonna... Man, people ain't stupid when they do and write stuff like this. In a statement to WBTV, the Bureau said that it's unaware of the video circulating online. What? How y'all unaware when y'all investigate way more serious shit? We all seen the video, but y'all ain't seen the video, and y'all supposed to be the Bureau. And urge anyone related, photos or video, to contact that bitch. Come on, man. Come. Oh my God. In the clip, a man's voice is heard off camera taunting Shanquella, saying, "Can you at least fight back?" She tries to get away from her attacker and replies, "No," before the woman slams her to the floor next to the... What the fuck?
Oh my goodness.
So even though she's saying that she can't fight back, you know what? Hold on, wait a minute. You know what? You know what? The reason why they allegedly probably saying that it was drug poisoning is because they probably slipped something in her drink, and that's the reason why she couldn't fight back. They probably she probably ain't even know what was going on. She was in a den full of snakes. Did she even know that they were snakes? Because if she did, I doubt if she would have went on the trip with them. Man, this sound like some old sacrifice. They just picked her, took her down there. And this is all my personal opinion. I'm not trying to convince y'all of nothing. This is a case that's still going on. We just, as people of color, this type of stuff don't make no sense, man. So if she was limp like that and she couldn't fight back, they talking about alcohol poisoning. Look, Shanquella wasn't no frail chick. She looked like if she had the thump, she would be able to thump. She got meat on her bones. And she looked like a rider. She braid hair, so you know she know how to fight.
Oh my goodness.
Shit, bobbing and weaving and bobbing. She wasn't some suburban chick that never got in a fight in her life. I'm pretty sure she had to fight all her life, like on The Color Purple. Man, they must have had the. She was probably out of it and couldn't even defend herself. He asked her, damn, you not gonna fight back? She said all she could say is no, because she ain't had no strength. Hold on, man. In the clip, a man's voice is heard, and I ain't playing the clip, cause fuck that. I don't want to see that, man. It's bad enough that we talking about this, but we got to talk about this type of stuff. In the clip, a man's voice is heard off camera, taunting Shanquella, saying, "You can't at least fight back." She tries to get away from her attacker and replies no, before the woman slams her to the floor next to the bed. Where is Black Lives Matter, man? When shit like this happen, why do it take for an officer to do something to somebody for people to care? Man, some bullshit. The woman then punches and knees the stricken Shanquella in the head, yelling at her, "Get up, I'm tired of the shit." Shanquella's father, Bernard Robinson, said his daughter flew to Cabo on the southern trip to Baja, California on October 28th. She was found dead a day later, with her friends flying back and telling Bernard and his wife that their daughter had died from alcohol, but they all sat and watched. A representative for Villa Linda 32, the property where the group was staying, told the news that the congregee, whatever that word is, had rung for a doctor who tried to revive Shanquella. She was declared dead at 3 p.m. local time, reportedly just 15 minutes after suffering her injuries. They broke her neck, y'all. Oh, damn. What's so hard about rounding all of their asses up and giving them life? What is so hard about that? Why can't that be done? Yeah, it was in Mexico, but they some American citizens, so as soon as they get off the plane, excuse me, sir, ma'am, you have to come with us. They should have been detained at the airport. How was they even able to get back on the plane and leave? Is her body still in Mexico? They didn't stay to make sure. How y'all come? Y'all supposed to be on the trip for the whole weekend and y'all left the next day? So they didn't even wait to grieve or nothing. Her grieving family claimed they were told by Mexican authorities that Shanquella had died from alcohol poisoning. However, a copy of her autopsy report obtained by Shanquella's mother, Salamandra, indicated that her neck had been broken, and that's because they didn't want to deal with them niggas down there in Mexico, man.
Oh my goodness.
They knew that shit was fishy. Like, shit, them American problems. We got Mexican problems. They're like, whatever, just go, and don't come back. It's gonna, man, stuff like this is gonna make it harder for people of color to travel in packs, man. Cause y'all show up to the hotel and people will be worried, man. However, a copy of her autopsy report obtained by Shanquella's mother Salamandra indicated that her neck had been broken and that the cause of death was a severe spinal cord injury. It was never a fight. She didn't fight. I believe it. They attacked her. Yeah, it was never a fight. She didn't fight. She wasn't able to. She said that her daughter was a hardworking business owner and that she was excited to go on a holiday trip to Cabo. She said, I looked at some of her posts that she had put up. She was really having a nice time. And I don't know where it went wrong from there. That's because them damn wolves, it be the sweetest ones that this type of stuff be happening to, man. Remember that movie, The Babysitter? Matter of fact, let me pull this up real quick. It's on Netflix. If you've never seen it, you need to see it. Hold on, The Babysitter, Netflix. Man, y'all gotta see this movie. And for the people that did see this movie, y'all know what I'm talking about. This woman was the sweetest babysitter for this young boy. He was innocent. He didn't know that she was in a damn coven and they was gonna sacrifice his ass after his parents entrusted her with him. And the reason why they wanted him in the movie is because he was innocent. He was a virgin. He ain't never did nothing to nobody. He ain't never hurt nobody. And then they tried to kill his ass. This chick wanted to be like a model or something in Hollywood, and everybody else wanted to do something, and everybody had something to gain. And they lined his ass up, and he didn't even see the play until they was getting ready to do their shit. Now, the reason why they record this type of shit is because they know that once it gets to the media, it's going to be sliced and diced in so many ways. It's going to be a conspiracy. Same thing with Takeoff. The reason why they recorded Quavo acting the damn ass is so when it get to the public and when it get to the news, people don't know what to think about it. It was over some dice, but it really wasn't. It was alcohol poisoning. But maybe they slipped something in her drink. Look, man, I'm not claiming to be a detective. I don't know everything. I don't know all the details, man. I'm just going off of how I see it and what it looks like to me. So it's just my personal opinion, man. I wasn't there. But for the people that was there, what they talking about don't make a whole lot of sense, man. She said her daughter was a hardworking business owner and that she was excited to go on the trip. I looked at some of her posts and it was looking like she was having a really nice time. She don't know where it went wrong. They reported that her death certificate made no mention of alcohol intoxication, but only said that she was found unconscious in her living room. The certificate also didn't specify whether her death was accidental or violent. None of the group who stayed with Shanquella have been charged with a crime. Shanquella's body was flown back to Charlotte last Thursday, and her funeral service will be held on Saturday. Her devastated father said, "All I've been doing is just crying, trying to figure out what happened. I can't even be a grandfather, can't even walk down the aisle. She's gone. It's like a nightmare. I can't even sleep. I'm just Ain't that what fucking Offset said? Hold on, wait. What is up with these freaking sacrifices? The messy video. Hold on, man. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on, no, this nigga said it was a nightmare. Hold on, excuse my language, but god damn. That's the same thing your boy Offset said he breaks his silence. It feels like a nightmare. And her father said It's like a nightmare. I can't even sleep. I'm just frustrated. My heart is just aching as a father, a praying man," he went on. "I just want some truth. This doesn't add up right." Of course it don't. We all want some truth, man. But this is where people fuck up. Hold on, wait a minute. See, this is no. This is where people mess up. And no disrespect to her family. But when y'all start entertaining the media and doing interviews, you turning it into entertainment. And people just gotta get in front of them cameras. I understand y'all want answers, but this motherfucker ain't got no answers. He's a news reporter. He got something to gain from just hearing y'all talk. He can give a shit less if y'all find out what happened or not. This is more money in his pocket. So y'all signed up to help this brother get paid? You would have a better fighting chance if y'all would have just stayed out of the spotlight. Because now it ain't about your daughter no more. It's about her grieving parents. You get what I'm saying? Now, y'all got a show. And everybody knows. And you getting all this attention. Everybody knows your name. People sending donations. People want to be your friend. Don't get caught up on that clout. Man, that's how they get them every time. No need for a serious investigation when this is making rounds in the news and her parents is involved, and we can turn this into a freaking Sandra Bland situation and bring out another Black Lives Matter variant. We could raise some money for violence in other countries. I know one thing, they better not try to blame Mexico for none of this, man. Because they ain't have nothing to do with it. Hold on. Y'all gotta listen at this, man.
Making us ask more questions about the death of a 25-year-old Charlotte woman. Shanquella Robinson was found dead in Cabo, Mexico nearly 3 weeks ago. Her parents say she'd gone there on a trip with friends, but what happened next? We first told you about her mysterious death here at 11 o'clock last Friday night. Well, since that story aired, the headline has gotten lots of attention on WBTV.com and with celebrities and blogs asking questions. Well, tonight the FBI tells WBTV it has its hands on a graphic video that her family says could help find answers. Our Brandon Hamilton is live outside the FBI headquarters in Charlotte tonight. So, Brandon, what do you have?
Well, Molly, that video you mentioned has now gone viral on social media. In fact, the feds have also told me they have their hands on that same exact video, which is why tonight we are outside the FBI. Now, Shanquella Robinson's family tells me that video is key to proving she did not die from alcohol poisoning, which is what they were originally told. But I do want to warn you tonight again. Shanquella's
Lil Uzi Gerald alert.
Oh my goodness.
FBI looking into woman's death in Mexico. You know, the news is typically for middle class, rich. It uses poor people as the damn laughing stock. Shit be happening in middle America, in the suburbs and rich parts of the countries that never make it to the news. It be some stories going on in the non-black community that if it made it to the news, they would probably try to make a movie out of it. Y'all see them shows CSI and all that shit, Law and Order, them type of crimes, they don't never make it to the news. But as soon as Ray steal a cigarillo from the gas station, that's on the front page. They would have had a better chance at solving this case if it would have never made it to the news, man. Because what awareness is it bringing to what situation? The only awareness is that this is bringing is you can get away with anything when it comes to people of color. Even if you're a person of color. Hold on, man.
family wants you and investigators to see this video. It is very graphic. Nearly 2.5 weeks since Shanquella Robinson's death, her family still doesn't know what happened to her.
We're not gonna stop until we get to the end of it.
They get to the bottom of it.
We're gonna get to the end of this.
No, it's not gonna happen, you know. No, I've been crying, you know, I'm hurt. I'm hurting all.
Wait a minute, hold on, no. My man got the Adidas on from top to bottom with the chain swinging. Mama Calvin Klein'd up. I appreciate the fact that they got swag, and I'm not trying to judge them before, you know, for how they dressing and everything, but God, people, look, man, don't let them use you. Like Bob Marley said, man, don't let them fool you, try to school you. Don't let them use you. Because all this energy they putting into this, it don't even take all this energy to get to the bottom of it. All this energy y'all putting into the production, half of that energy would have been on solve the case already. But they like, this is good news. It's a sad story. Oh, let's push this. And her parents is giving them material. Look, if it's a stand-up joke about your child, don't give the people material to use in the stand-up for your baby. Or anybody, for that matter. Look, she just passed. Y'all supposed to be grieving. Me personally, I wouldn't be ready to sit in front of no cameras so fast. To talk about what? Shit, you could sit in front of some private investigators. I'd be willing to sit down with the FBI. I'll be willing to sit down with some Mexican authorities and get to the bottom of this. I'll be willing to sit down with the people that got cameras and stuff. Shit, you don't even need no cameras. The video is online. Come on, man.
Shanquella Robinson's death, her family still doesn't know what happened to her.
We're not gonna stop until we get to the end of it.
They get to the bottom of it.
We're gonna get to the end of this.
No, it's not gonna happen, you know. No, I've been crying, you know, I'm hurt. I'm hurting all the way around.
Last Friday night, Bernard and Salamandra Robinson sat down to talk with me one-on-one. They said they believe their daughter's death was a result of foul play. But how and why? 5 days after that interview, we now know this viral video on social media could lead to an answer. That's at least what the Robinsons are hoping. It is graphic and shows an apparent fight. We've blurred some parts because right now, we want to be clear. No one has been charged with any crime. But Shanquella's parents say it is...
Well, why would y'all blurt the... show the image of the person. Y'all put the image up there any other time. Crime Stoppers. If you see this man, if you see his face, report them. Call the police. Y'all don't have a problem with showing people's faces when they committing a crime. Why y'all protecting this person? Why? Unblotch that shit and let the world know who is the person that put these injuries on this woman that caused her to lose her life. But it's great entertainment. Come on, man. And her parents want answers. Y'all want to know my personal opinion? People be looking for Reverend Al Sharpton to come with his shiny cape on and save the day with $1 million to go along with it, man. People trying to come up off that victim money. We not gonna... People, and I'm not talking about her parents because I don't know these people and they're mourning their daughter. I wouldn't, I don't want to disrespect her family, but I'm just saying in general. The first thing people want to do when somebody in their family pass away, how can we get some money out of the deal? Because I don't see no reason why y'all would even be putting on a show like this.
We've blurred some parts because right now we want to be clear. No one has been charged with any crime, but Shanquella's parents say it is her in the video, and the FBI in Charlotte tells WBTV the video has their attention. Quote, "The video was referred to the FBI and we encourage anyone with related photos or video to contact the FBI." Shanquella's family also provided this, a copy of her death certificate. They say this document shows foul play. Severe spinal cord injury was one of the causes of death listed.
It's in God's hands, and God gonna give her justice. God gonna give me justice. I'm a praying man. I serve the Lord.
No, you serving that damn news network. If God is gonna give her justice, then let God do what he got. If that's how you feel, what's the point in sitting down with the people at the news? I'm a God-fearing, and no disrespect to her father, but he's a God-fearing man. God is this, God is that. Shit. Unless you think these news companies is God. If that's what y'all gonna do, leave it in the hands of the Lord. Why y'all on TV? Hold on, man. Hold up.
And God gonna give her justice. God gonna give me justice.
Hold on, run that back.
Play. Severe spinal cord injury was one of the causes of death listed.
It's in God's hands, and God gonna give her justice. God gonna give me justice. I'm a praying man. I serve the Lord.
And Molly, I do want to reiterate that video again that you just saw is the new information tonight that the FBI has their hands on it. Now, as far as information in general, it has been hard to get an answer. I did reach out to the Mexican.
Man, how many times they gonna say FBI?
Oh my goodness.
Look, when the alphabet boys is involved, that shit is top secret. Nigga, we seen the X-Files. That stuff ain't public knowledge when them men in black get to investigating. Shit, you don't even hear about private detectives. Private Detective Jenkins is on the job. The private detectives are looking into y'all bragging on the FBI. When is that ever the case in news? So where they have to inform the public that the FBI is on it. Look, the FBI is always on the job. They don't sleep. Shit, they need to put Kevin Gates with the FBI. He don't get tired. They looking into it. They ain't gotta look. They got scanners, radar, scatter boxes. They got fucking drones and droids. They too advanced to just be looking into some shit. A lot of times they know shit before it even happened. You ain't talking about the Boy Scout Club or the Girl Scouts. They looking into a woman's death in Mexico. Like, don't worry, everybody else. We got some top of the line people into it. Matter of fact, the FBI.
Oh my goodness.
Man, if the FBI was looking into this, all three of them knuckles would be serving life in jail. Look, we could do whatever they doing, we could do that. We got video footage. We got this motherfucker with this lame ass story. Where he at? The Zest monster. He got his lame ass story. We got everything. We don't need nothing else. The public can solve this one. The public is looking into it, and we've already decided. The people figured it out. And that's the problem. The people People want to be entertained. You know what I'm saying? I know you think, ain't that what you're doing? Look, we have to have these conversations because this stuff just goes over people's heads. People willing to believe whatever the media, whatever they talking about, but it's really not even that deep. Hold on, y'all.
Mexican consulate multiple times today, and finally late tonight I was told to contact the embassy. Right now they are closed, so I will be reaching out again tomorrow. Again, those answers that Shanquella Robinson's family is looking for, we are asking again. Now, you can see that full interview from Friday on our website at WBTV.com.
They all you see what they do, man. They always get a brother on the job to deal with black issues, to make it sincere. Look at his, hold on. Can I get a good shot of his face right there? Because he looks crazy. He might be a ghost for all we know. Oh shit, the damn computer froze. I do apologize. My shit bootleg tonight, y'all. Well, I guess that's the show. The whole shit stuck. Okay, there we go. I just want to see his frugly face one more time. And no disrespect to him. Lil Uzi Gerald Levert. The brother for the job. He looked like they kicked him out of New Edition during the audition, man.
Oh my goodness.
But this ain't about him. And they got, see, another brother on the job. Y'all see how they do this shit? They get the most Family Matters fathers they could find for this shit. That's why he there, just in case something black happens. And to make it warm for the public, make it more acceptable, is put his black ass up there. Like he not just up there for a paycheck. And like, they not telling him what to say. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute.
Uncensored, thank you for joining us tonight. We would begin with a disturbing story out of Mexico. Shanquella Robinson went on vacation with a group of friends for a birthday celebration in October. Shanquella never made it back to the United States. She was dead within 24 hours of getting off the airplane.
Goodness.
Now, Shanquella's mother says her daughter's friends initially...
This nigga evil. Hold on, wait. He evil. He like the devil. And I'm not trying to disrespect this black man, but he look like he listened to Boosie before he go to sleep. With his little sweater on. I'm just a nice black man, everybody. He giving me Samuel L. Jackson from Django vibes, man.
Oh my goodness.
Every night when he get home, he turn on that funk music and drink him a Colt 45, man. Just to shake off the nerve of the shit that he got to do just to make a living, man. I promise you, he put on that George Clinton real loud with a bandana and a beard just to maintain his blackness, man. He looked like he said, hey! He crying on the inside. He's crying on the inside, man. He really don't like doing this type of news. He got the Christmas sweater. That shit glittering.
Oh my goodness.
He wake up every day in tears. Okay, let me quit, because I know this video is serious, but this dude right here, man. He got no swag, man. He gonna have to, somebody said he the bootleg Al Roker. Hey, man, somebody had to fill him shoes. Okay, let me just let it rock. Y'all listen to what Isaiah got to say with his purple pink ass, man.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, man. Okay, let's just get into it, man.
And welcome to The Factor Uncensored. Thank you for joining us tonight. We would begin with a disturbing story out of Mexico. Shanquella Robinson went on vacation with a group of friends for a birthday celebration in October. Shanquella never made it back to the United States. She was dead within 24 hours of getting off the airplane. Now, Shanquella's mother says her daughter's friends initially told her the 25-year-old died from alcohol poisoning. But the autopsy is telling a totally different story, that she may have been beaten to death. New video shows those so-called friends attacking Shanquella Robinson on vacation.
Quilla, can you at least fight back?
No.
At least something.
Oh, that's a man. That was a man. Oh, what? Homie wig flew off. Quilla, can you at least fight back? And she so sweetly said, nigga, you a man, go help her.
Oh my goodness.
How you a grown ass man holding the camera? I done dropped the mother. Woo, these niggas getting on my nerves. I done dropped everything. Wait a minute, y'all. Oh. Somebody need to smack the shit out of this dude, man. And for people out there that know who he is, they said they already getting threats. And I can understand why. I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. I wouldn't recommend nobody give anybody a threat. But I understand. He need a grown ass watching a woman get beaten bloody. I don't give a damn if it's a woman hitting another woman. I don't want to see a woman being harmed in no way, shape, or form, man. I don't give a damn if it was a parakeet plucking at a woman. Shit, we eating parakeet tonight. He sat and watched. She told him she was defenseless and he kept recording. What type of man?
Attacking Shanquella Robinson on vacation.
Quilla, can you at least fight back?
Hold on, wait, that's a man. Oh, wait. No, she can't. Testosterone gonna win every time. This nigga look like Bounty Killer.
Oh my goodness.
Can you at least
on vacation?
That is a man, and she ain't got no clothes. Man, let me get this off my screen, man. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna skip that video because I seen enough, bruh. Rest in peace to this beautiful queen, man. Like I said, celebrities not the only people that's doing sacrifices, man. You got everyday people out here that's in covens, ghetto, dirty covens, on some Bone Thugs and Harmony shit, talking to the Ouija. Talking to Easy through the Ouija. You got niggas like that get together on some wicketry, on some devil's playground shit. Niggas that watch, oh, excuse my language, people that watch horror movies all the time. Lil Uzi fans. 3 6 Mafia fans. People that's really on the dark side. And why shouldn't they be when every movie, every TV show, they got some shit on Netflix called Lucifer. And women be like, oh, he's such a hunk. To each his own. Is she standing in front of the McDonald's drive-thru? Wait a minute. Hold up. Look, I know the McDonald's drive-thru when I see it. She put her phone up there at the drive-thru window. She was hood. Why would somebody take a picture? I see the apple pies in the back. I don't know. Anyway, let's get back into this, man. Rest in peace to Shanquella.
The investigation as well. Joining us here on The Factor Uncensored, Todd Smith and attorney Dennis Sperling. Dennis, you travel abroad all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you keep up with all the...
No, this nigga ain't bring his buddies up there.
Oh my goodness.
You got a washed up, a heavy D reject. This man dressed up like the biggest trick in the room. How you gonna be cat daddy from the waist up with some dad pants on, man? Now they want to shoot the shit about, surrounded by pink and purples and blues, about how this sister lost her life. I'ma let them rock out. But if this what y'all gotta do for entertainment, oh, there's no masculine energy here. Look, I got purple on the walls. It's just like, come on, guys. Man, somebody, hold on, what he said? Somebody said, dress like Cedric the Entertainer. Alondra said, he clean though. Look, I ain't never say he wasn't clean, but come on, bro. You a little too clean for the occasion. These older men just be trying to get some booty out the deal. And look at his hands, the way he got his hands, like he a master mason. Like, I'm here for the job. This is what we do, so stir up the black community, you know? I get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars leading the black community astray, baby. Well, you know, niggles gonna be niggles. You know, get that money while you're bullshitting. All right, let me go ahead and
international laws and how it could affect you. When many people think because this murder happened in Mexico, it would be in their jurisdiction, it would be for them to investigate. But that's not always the way it works in America.
That's absolutely correct. You're an American citizen and you do something abroad, the United States still could have jurisdiction over you if that jurisdiction does not decide to prosecute you.
And it looks like Mexico has no interest in following up on this, right?
Mexico sees an American citizen and another American citizen or American citizens having a dispute. It ended in someone's death. And now everybody's back in North Carolina, allegedly. Mm-hmm. This is where these folks are from. But bottom line is, it's in the hands of the federal government at this point if they decide to prosecute.
Now, looking at this case, just how horrible.
Hold on, wait, hold on. I just thought about something. So, look, we got to have this discussion. I'm going to make it real quick, but we got to have it. So, if an African American go over to Mexico and lose their life, they can just come back like nothing happened. But if some Mexicans came over to America and one of them lost their life in an American resort, I'm talking about the Hilton Hotel, America ain't gonna investigate that. They just gonna send them back. Can you see America sending back the body free of charge, and they can just willingly just go back? Is that a double standard? Man, look, y'all gonna have to let me know in the comment section, but if the shoe was on the other foot, oh, look, I hate to make this about race, but sometimes that's what it's about. All I know is it's gonna be hard for people of color to travel, because all this is giving a green light. Like, y'all niggas is worthless. Whatever happens, I thought it was whatever happened in Vegas stays in Vegas. Look, man, we in a jacked up spot. I'm just gonna run this back a little bit. I do apologize, y'all, but I get emotional from time to time.
If that jurisdiction does not decide to prosecute you.
And it looks like Mexico has no interest in following up on this, right?
Mexico sees an American citizen and another American citizen or American citizens having a dispute. It ended in someone's death. And now everybody's back in North Carolina, allegedly. Mm-hmm. This is where these folks are from. But bottom line is, it's in the hands of the federal government at this point if they decide to prosecute.
Now, looking at this case, just how horrible is it? You go out of this country with your so-called friends.
Yeah.
They lie to your mother, saying that you're drunk and that you're sick, and they, or at least some of them, kill her.
Well, you know, I've done some investigation into this, and it looks like all of the individuals attended the HBCU Winston-Salem University, so they've been knowing each other for some time. And what I see is
fraternity, sorority shit. Yo, I know all I need to know now. Man, this shit is real. People be in these cults, in these little groups. You gotta watch your back. Man, they get up in them colleges, be busting out them Ouija boards, and what you call it, paddling each other, or hazing and shit, hazing rituals and stuff. Yo, it's plenty of times them hazing rituals and shit be going too far. Lante said, "Boule, yeah." Some dirty business. Hold on, y'all.
it's female on female brutality going on, and if you check the statistics, it appears as though women and their propensity to do violence and be arrested and go to prison is going up, while on the other hand, men, their propensity to do violence is going down. Just in the case of Black American men, there was a time we had more men in college, or more men in prison than in college, and now the opposite is true. But unfortunately, our lovely ladies are.
Look at the opposite. Hold on, wait. Hold on, what, nigga, what?
Oh my goodness.
The ladies are kicking up some dust. So you trying to say that it's more Black men in college than they are in jail? Then you gonna turn around and say it's more women going to prison than men? Just to cover his ass? And you know damn well that wasn't no female hitting on that woman. So y'all gonna go through all of this just to defend that man? And put women under the gun because these niggas want to be zesty?
To do violence and be arrested and go to prison is going up.
Listen at this clown.
Knowing each other for some time. And what I see is female on female brutality going on. And if you check the statistics, it appears as though women and their propensity to do violence and be arrested and go to prison is going up, while on the other hand, men, their propensity to do violence is going down.
Oh, somebody needs to smack shit out this dude right here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he need both boots up his ass. Male on male violence is going down and woman on woman violence is going up. You got more men in college than in jail, and you got more females in jail than in college, nigga.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Where do they find these clowns, man? Hold on, I'm gonna let it rock this time. I'm gonna just let it rock.
University, so they've been knowing each other for some time. And what I see is female on female brutality going on. And if you check the statistics, it appears as though women and their propensity to do violence and be arrested and go to prison is going up, while on the other hand, men, their propensity to do violence is going down.
That's because these women you talk about really be men, nigga. Yeah. These women that's going to jail at these alarming rates, they not really women. So if y'all want to factor in all the men that identify as women, then I guess you can hold some truth to that claim. More women going to jail and doing violent crimes. Maybe because that's really a man.
Oh my goodness.
Man, cut the music. Just let it play.
Just in the case of Black American men, there was a time we had more men in college, or more men in prison than in college, and now the opposite is true. But unfortunately, our lovely ladies are kicking up some dust.
Horrible situation. Todd, your thoughts on seeing this, where these individuals went out of town as friends, and now one is dead, and they lied about it. Now many of them are getting on social media trying to tell their story, their side, but it's just unforgivable.
But I think you said it right earlier. You said so-called friends. People have to be careful about who we call friends. There's a meme that's going around that says you could be friends with somebody for years and it takes you years to realize they were never your friend. A lot of times I get a gut feeling when I think something is wrong. I don't know their situation totally, but a lot of times when I'm put in bad situations, I'll feel it and I'll remove myself from that situation. I just won't show up. But the thing is, to kill her, allegedly, whatever happened, 24 hours after y'all forgotten there, that had to be some animosity beforehand.
Yeah.
I tell people a lot of times, people in the hood, we always say, I want my day one friends with me. I want the friends.
You know what? He a real one. They needed him up there, man. Thank God they got him up there. Because them other two, I know I said something about his clothes and everything, but he's spitting some facts. It had to be something going on before they even landed that she wasn't even aware of, man.
Is to kill her, allegedly, whatever happened, 24 hours after y'all forgotten there, that had to be some animosity beforehand. I tell people a lot of times, people in the hood, we always say, I want my day one friends with me. I want the friends that were with me when I didn't have anything to be there with me when I blow up. This young lady, 25 years old, all of them went to Winston-Salem. She had a successful business, beautiful. That might lead to some jealousy. And jealousy will rear its ugly head. So a lot of times when you're down and out, people will have your back because that makes them feel good about themselves. But the minute you do well, that's when the animosity comes. So young people need to realize that sometimes you need to pay attention to the people who might be giving you smart comments when you find success. Those people are not your friends. Just because you've known them a long time doesn't mean they're your friends. So you have to be really cognizant of the people you keep around you. I just keep family around me for the most part, but keep the right people around you so you probably won't be in this situation.
And
yeah, that's some good talk, man. That's some real talk right there. Cause she was a young lady, but she was doing her thing. She wasn't no bum chick out there. If anything, she probably paid for the whole trip. And the main chick that was thumping on her, the dude or whatever, she probably paid for him to get there. Now, I don't know if it was a man or a female. I'm just going off of what the streets is talking, but rest in peace to Shanquella. The more people within her circle make news about this, because we can make news all day long, but it don't hold no weight because we wasn't there. We don't know her. I don't know her. I wasn't there. So if I make a video about it, it's just allegations and speculations because I don't know. And I'm not claiming to know. But when people close to her come out and they giving their sides of the story, it's just feeding the fire. And if it was really somebody really investigating this, they would try to keep it out of the public as much as possible. Because when you put it out in the public, people can easily cover their tracks. Don't let somebody know you coming to get them before you get them. What type of tactic is that? They just giving them a heads up. Like, yeah, look, y'all better get y'all story together because we coming. Man. The Mexican government is like, look, man, we're not worried about you Americans and stuff. And I get it, you know what I'm saying? But man, it's a lot of stuff I could say, but I'm not even gonna say it, man, because we about to get out of here in a minute. I want to thank all y'all for watching. Hit them like buttons, subscribe to the channel, pretty please. Also hit that notification button. Let me see if anybody hit that Cash App before I go, man. I'm not just gonna leave without showing y'all no love. So let me look this over and let's get into this, man. Who we got up in the building? Matter of fact, let's talk about this real quick. Who we got up in here real quick before I get out of here? Lemon 81, New Eyes is in the building. What's going on? Joe All-Star, Gig Beautiful More, Lante, Mecca Dawn is also here. How you doing? I think I seen Rebel Young, That Green Vegan came through to show some love, man. I really do appreciate y'all. But before I go, Danklin UFO is in the building. What's up, bro? Before I go, I just want to elaborate on this a little more and speak about this situation and just give y'all some more of my personal opinion. You know, it's like America has fallen in love with these type of scenarios. Like, it's like a good pastime in our culture, man. And I'm talking about in the African American community. It's like we love to hear a sob story. Whenever something wrong happens, some bad news, some sad news, people eat that shit up like candy yams on Thanksgiving, man. And I know some of y'all thinking I don't like candy yams, but that's besides the point. We eat this stuff up, but for all of the wrong reasons. I could see if we ate this type of stuff up because we really want justice and we really want to put a stop to this type of stuff. But a lot of times when people go marching and protesting, they do it because it's something to do. When people go voting, they go vote simply because it's something to do. People love entertainment a little too much. I'm talking about TikTok, Instagram. Ain't nothing wrong with YouTube.
Oh my goodness.
But we find too much entertainment in this type of shit, man. Even when the evidence is all laid out, people still want to play games like, don't nobody know what's going on. But that's Negro here nor there. Do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Also hit that notification button, hit that Cash App. Did anybody hit the Cash App? Let me double check before I get out of here real quick. Goddamn, I'm all over the place. I've been listening to a lot of reggae lately, so y'all just gotta bear with me. Where's the Cash App? Ain't nobody hit it. Oh, and shout out to this beautiful queen that hit the Cash App. Let me show her some love real quick because she hit me up and showed me mad love. Where is she at? Pull her up. Her name is Princess. I don't know if she in the chat right now, but Princess, I got so much love for you, girl. You are a lifesaver and everything. Delilah Boyd, Victoria Reddick, Miss Lady Love. I got so much love for y'all, man. That green vegan showed me some love. Real talk. And for all y'all ladies out there, I love y'all to death. And y'all know why I do these videos.
Risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my